Welcome to Wonderland Weekly, hosted by Toronto Ty. Now sit back and have a wonderful week.
Hey everyone, Toronto Ty back here in the park again this week. Loving the Latin music that's playing. This is like the first weekend in a while that we haven't had, some kind of like special event going on in the park. I'll still go around and check out a bunch of different things in the park, check out any changes that I see. I feel like a lot of preparation has been done for Haunt. We've got Franklin out front this morning. I always enjoy seeing Franklin, mainly because I feel like it's fairly rare to see him. But just good times all around. I'm sure we will have a lot of fun checking out the Haunt decorations. So far this season, this is my favorite skeleton tableau, I suppose. The one guy lost his hat. He's reaching down to grab it. I love that his hat, swings in the breeze and everything because he really is just hanging off of there. And this other guy is holding on to him. It's really, really great. I love that. So coming up toward Frontier Canada, I came up from the Behemoth Plaza. The CocaCola Refreshment Station here, Coca-Cola, formerly the Coca-Cola Oasis, formerly the Coca-Cola Cool Zone. It gotten some work done over the week. Really, really interesting. Just the wood look. It's not even actual boards. It's just a signboard that is wood. I like it. I feel like this should be, a full Coca-Cola marketplace like Carowinds has, or Kings Island, or even some of the ones at Cedar Point where it's like fully enclosed. But this feels like a bit of a transition attempt from Action Zone into Frontier Canada, which is incredible that we're getting transitions. Is it better than seeing Buzz Lightyear from the Galaxy's Edge pathway? I don't know. Oh man, I'm not going to get into that whole debate. I do like this, direction. I do want this to be a full building, and hopefully we'll see that for next year. But now this has me thinking that'll be less likely. So while I was on Behemoth, and then also a little bit on Mindbuster once I was aware of it, I did notice that Mountain Bay Cliffs, they've started doing some groundwork on it. Just, you can just see like a couple of patches of dirt now. But soon there will be a mini Wonder Mountain there, and that's super, super exciting to see. It is like really back in the corner, right by Behemoth's Helix. So I think there'll still be some grass between Black Hole and Mountain Bay Cliffs. But really, really exciting to see them moving so quickly on it. I mean, it is a mountain that they have to build. So I'm not sure exactly how much goes into that, but that's going to be fun to check out over the next few weeks as we see it start to come to life. Unfortunately, I can't really show it to you because it is so hidden, but just ride Behemoth and keep an eye out. Just taking in the acoustics of this fantastic area in front of Lumberjack. It's grown in so much from last season. I remember that log being very intrusive before, where it really stood out that there was a giant log from a tree that had just been cut down. And now you've got all these other plants growing in, filling in all this, green space in between. And it looks wonderful. It sounds wonderful. You can hear all the crickets and everything. Just it's alive. This space is alive, even though just full of life. So over here in Planet Snoopy, checking out some of the decorations that have, started to show up for Camp Spooky. And I just noticed, I don't know if this has always been a thing or what, but each of the swans has its own name. Tim, that one was Ruthie. Yeah, all of them have their own names. Really, really fantastic. I love that. And I had no idea about it. Yeah, so that's just kind of fun, and I did get to hang out with the Peanuts gang here, Sally, Peppermint Patty, and Pigpen. Got a few photos of those. Maybe I'll throw them up in the video if if they turned out well enough. But yeah, just all kinds of fun here in Planet Snoopy, getting ready for Camp Spooky. Hello, Peanuts gang. Oh man, I love seeing fans of the channel out here in the park. Really, really great. They are, yeah, always great to see. And I love, hey, I love how much they notice me and just love my coverage. It's really, really great. So just walking by the fun shop here, and there are Canada's Wonderland WinterFest Elves at work. That's pretty great. Yeah, so the windows here are like all blacked out on this side. Yeah, that's actually really great to see, because the fun shop like doesn't have too much, interesting merch in it. It's mainly basically what used to be in All the Rage. Let's see. Oh, well, they do have somebody working in there at the funnel cake stand. I'm not sure. Let's take a look over here. Let's see. Ooh, it's actually got the door open. Ooh, okay. This door is actually open. Elves at work. Yeah, some actual decorations going on. Really, really great to see, so much prep going into this already. Yeah, looking forward to seeing how this all turns out. And, yeah, great. One other note before I head out of this area. The trees around here have already gotten string lights placed on them. So that's really great to see. So much prep work going into WinterFest already, including the ones like around Shockwave. Like even like those pine trees back there have string lights. I'm not sure if Shockwave will be open for WinterFest or not, but it'd be great to see that opened up. Altogether though, so much prep work, and it's I mean we're seeing about as much work being put into WinterFest right now as we have for Haunt. So over here in Medieval Fair, with the incredible, new sound system, which I have to imagine was put in for Winterfest. And they've got some Halloween Haunt decorations up here. Really, really cool to see that. I'm hoping that the Sink the Jerk thing will be back this year for Haunt. I really enjoy walking by it every year. But I don't really know what they're doing for Winterfest, if, how much of this plaza is going to be taken over by decorations and such. But it'll be interesting to see. Nothing Winterfest related so far, other than those string lights on trees, which have continued through this area as well. I'm trying to look around and see any now. Yeah, like right behind the soccer game there. We got string lights on that tree. So, yeah, basically going to be looking around to see any areas where there are string lights, and that'll give us a good indication of what will and won't be open for Winterfest. Over here in front of Canterbury Theatre, the Castle Drawbridge. I am so happy it has been repaired. Yeah, it looks incredible. It's like you can't tell that anything was wrong with it, really. It's really, really great to see. Yeah, great work on the park. This area maybe looks a little rough, but I mean, honestly, unless you're looking specifically at that area, then yeah, it just looks really, really good. I'm so happy that the park did that as quickly as they did, because I was worried they might hold off on it for a little bit longer, but yeah, did it as soon as they possibly could. Fantastic, absolutely great looking. So as I'm checking out the string lights on these trees, you know, I'm wondering how exactly they are going to plug these in. We've got like the one side of them right here, just like dangling, right? But like, do you stretch it across the floor over to the building, or do you have it like hanging off one of the branches over to the building? And I mean, some trees are further out from here than others, so yeah, I'm very curious as to how this is going to work. Excited, but yeah, just still a little confused. So just an update here on Wonder Mountain's Guardian, the 4D interactive dark ride coaster combination. It's no longer using 3D. The projectors have been changed out, I guess, or something, but they are no longer having 3D. None of the riders are wearing 3D glasses, and it's not because they just don't want to, it's because they actually just they're not giving out 3D glasses. There's now a 2D show. I would go on it to check it out myself, but lineup's a little bit too long, and they do still have the policy of no loose articles allowed. And obviously I have a camera, so can't really do that without buying a locker, and I don't feel like doing that just to check out the lack of 3D glasses. But yeah, definitely a big change there. Hopefully it improves the ride experience. Yeah, I mean, that wasn't my major concern, but it definitely has been an issue where the projectors have not been lined up. So, and then the 3D doesn't really work anyway. I know that a lot of people complain about the glasses having too many water spots on them. So, yeah, just good to see them, you know, taking measures to improve this ride as much as they can. Out here by Miners Cafe, they have put up stanchions, so that's something. Still don't understand why they didn't go with full railings, but maybe that's a next year problem. Well, Yukon Strikers line is way too long today, including the single riders line, so I don't think I'll be going on it today, unfortunately, but I would like to show off the new skeleton that they have here, welcoming you to, what is it, Frontier's Revenge? Anyway, the new scare zone that is going to be along this pathway. I can't figure out which brightness level is best. I'm going to go with this one. But yeah, just really, really cool to see that guy there, and, you know, let's see if there's anything else along this pathway. I kind of doubt that there is, but I'll let you guys know. I'll show it off. First of all, I absolutely love this coaster. Absolutely breathtaking, absolutely incredible that we're able to get this close. Really, really love it. Second of all, this is new, right? I mean, unless I am totally mistaken, they've installed these very, very interesting cross beams. I don't know what to call them. Just these weird horizontal supports between the different footings here in the lake. And I have no idea what they're for. I don't know why they were just installed. Yeah, really, really interesting move there. If anyone has any information about them, please let me know, because that is confusing me like crazy. sad news here from in front of the Splashworks washrooms. These washrooms are now closed. Boo. I don't like this move. Closest washrooms are at coasters or at roadside. Yeah, I do not like that move. Especially when there is going to be a new scare zone here. You know, I feel like it would be appropriate to have some washrooms along here. But, you know, well, I don't know. It's not my decision. And, it is what it is. So one more shot of Yukon Striker from here on the fireworks hill. Always great to stand here and watch that incredible first element. Yeah, just taking another look at this very odd looking crossbeam. I'm definitely going to be asking a question about that during Roller Coasters A, which I believe is next weekend. So yeah, I'll be asking about that because it just seems so unusual. Yeah, not sure what the reasoning is behind it, but it kind of, I don't want to say that it like really stands out, but it doesn't even necessarily bother me. I'm just confused by it more than anything else. Well, that'll about do it for this week here in the park. No one guessed last week's trivia time correctly. I don't know, do you guys still want me to be doing these or no? I will let you know that the answer to last week's trivia time, what year was the final year that World Expo appeared on the park map, that was back in 2007. So, interestingly enough, Paramount kept the World Expo name all the way until they sold the park to Cedar Fair, and then it was Cedar Fair who removed the name Expo, Grand World Exposition of 1890, in order to have Action Zone take over. So that's just, you know, a little fun fact there for you. But yeah, I don't know if I should keep doing these or not. I haven't really gotten responses to the past few. If you do want me to do more trivia time, let me know. And otherwise, keep hanging out. And yeah, have a good one.
Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like the video, comment with anything you'd like me to cover in the future, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and support me on Patreon so that I can visit more parks and create more wonderful videos.